Welcome to Asian Star Trend. Our channel updates hot news about Asia's most popular stars. Please subscribe and comment to help us update better videos. Yulong confessed why he felt younger after falling in love with Yang Miemie. Falling for Yang Miemie made me 10 years younger. Yulong's love confession that melted hearts when Chinese actor Yulong publicly declared, falling in love with Yang Miemie and marrying her made me feel 10 years younger. It wasn't just a sweet remark, it was a glimpse into a love story that feels like a well-scripted romantic drama. His words, candid yet poetic, instantly went viral, sparking admiration, envy, and curiosity. At the heart of his confession is a profound sense of subjective happiness, a glow that seems to radiate from within. According to close insiders, Yulong's transformation isn't merely emotional, it's visible. He laughs more, jokes often, and even greets fans with the energy of someone freshly in love. What's more surprising? He's picked up hobbies he hadn't touched in years, from sketching comic characters to dancing in the kitchen while Miemie films him laughing uncontrollably. Their romance isn't a glossy fairy tale. It's a mosaic of quirky banter, sincere support, and moments that shift from hilariously awkward to soul-stirring. In one behind-the-scenes clip, Yulong shyly asks Yang Miemie if she'd still love him if he lost his hair. She deadpans, "Then we'd match," and they both burst out laughing. Yet in another scene, we see her holding his hand quietly during a tough press day, her silent presence speaking volumes in a world where love is often curated for cameras. Yulong and Yang Miemie's story feels refreshingly raw and real. Watching them reminds us that love, when genuine, doesn't just make life better. It makes us better. It reminds us to believe, to laugh, to cry, and to live more fully. The biochemical magic of love, how romance rewires the brain and rejuvenates the soul. It turns out that Yulong's confession that falling in love with Yang Miemie made him feel 10 years younger isn't just poetic exaggeration. Science backs it up. Love, quite literally, changes the brain during the honeymoon phase of a relationship. Our brains are flooded with what experts call the happiness cocktail: dopamine, phenylethylamine, and serotonin. Dopamine triggers joy and desire. Phenylethylamine, often dubbed the attraction molecule, sparks excitement and infatuation, while serotonin elevates mood and creates emotional balance. Together, these chemicals create a euphoric, almost addictive high, a natural stimulant that explains the glowing skin, extra energy, and youthful spark seen in people newly in love. Yulong, once known for his reserved demeanor, now appears brighter, more expressive, even playful. His fans have noticed the shift: lighter steps, easier laughs, and a boyish charm that wasn't so visible before. "Love is my skincare routine," he joked during a recent live stream, winking at the camera while Yang Miemie laughed in the background. This biochemical love effect doesn't just lift emotions, it boosts immune function, sharpens memory, and even reduces stress hormones. In short, being in love doesn't just feel good, it does good. So when Yulong says loving Yang Miemie made him younger, it's not just romance, it's chemistry. Literally. And perhaps, for viewers watching their story unfold, it's a gentle reminder: the right person doesn't just walk beside you, they renew you from the inside out. Love that heals. How intimacy with Yang Miemie transformed Yulong's mind and body. When Yulong said that marrying Yang Miemie made him feel 10 years younger, he wasn't just speaking from the heart, he was reflecting a real, science-backed emotional and physical transformation in healthy, loving relationships. One powerful shift happens beneath the surface: cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, begins to drop. For Yulong, the impact was obvious. Fans noticed how his once tense demeanor softened. He seemed calmer, more grounded, and often caught in unguarded moments of joy. This reduction in stress doesn't just feel good, it allows the body to relax, repair, and rejuvenate. The mind clears. The weight lifts. But it's not just the absence of stress that changes a person, it's the presence of overwhelming joy. Being immersed in the comfort of love and being loved deeply creates a kind of emotional armor. Day-to-day worries, fatigue, and even past traumas lose their grip. It's as if the heart, when full, repaints the world in warmer colors. Yulong's youthful glow is more than just improved skin or a better smile, it's a visible symbol of someone whose emotional landscape has been renewed. His worldview has shifted. He moves through life not just with more energy, but with more hope in a world spinning with pressure, deadlines, and disconnection. His story with Miemie reminds us, the right kind of love doesn't just hold you, it heals you. And in that healing, you rediscover lightness, laughter, and maybe even a younger version of yourself. The youthful power of love. How Miemie's energy sparked a new chapter in Yulong's life. Yulong's statement that loving and marrying Miemie made him feel a decade younger continues to resonate, not only for its romantic charm but for the deeper truth it carries about human connection and renewal. At the core of lasting love is shared vision, and for Yulong, the relationship sparked more than affection, it sparked hope. Love, especially in its early stages, brings with it dreams of the future, building a life together, chasing goals, making memories. This forward-looking mindset is a hallmark of youth, and Yulong is now living in that space of open-hearted anticipation. But there's something more subtle, yet just as powerful, at work: emotional contagion. Miemie is widely known for her vibrant, driven, and ever-curious public persona. Her energy is magnetic, the kind of force that naturally uplifts those around her. Being with someone so spirited doesn't just offer companionship, it offers transformation through shared experiences and everyday intimacy. Her enthusiasm for life has begun to infuse Yulong's own habits and worldview. He's embracing new trends, laughing more freely, even experimenting with things outside his usual comfort zone. This is the magic of a truly dynamic partnership, when one person's fire doesn't burn the other out, but instead lights a spark within them. Together, they're not just building a romance, they're cultivating vitality, vision, and a kind of youthful courage that many lose with age. Their story reminds us, when love is right, it doesn't just fill your heart, it recharges your soul. Yulong feels 10 years younger, and science, emotion, and love explain why. When Yulong declared that marrying Miemie made him feel a decade younger, it sounded like a romantic exaggeration. But behind the poetic phrase lies a complex, compelling truth. Love, real, deep, and nourishing love, can profoundly rejuvenate both mind and body. At the biological level, falling in love triggers a cascade of feel-good hormones: dopamine, phenylethylamine, and serotonin. These chemicals fuel happiness, attraction, and emotional balance, delivering a natural high that energizes the body and lights up the soul. At the same time, stress hormones like cortisol begin to drop, allowing rest, emotional healing, and mental clarity. Psychologically, being in a fulfilling relationship changes everything. Immersed in mutual affection, everyday stress and negativity fade. The heart feels full. The mind grows optimistic. And with that comes a renewed desire to live, dream, and grow. This is what scientists call the mirror effect. We strive to become better versions of ourselves to match or support our partners. For Yulong, that meant exercising more, eating better, picking up new interests, and diving into modern culture with fresh curiosity. Then there's the self-worth revolution. Being chosen and deeply loved by someone like Miemie, confident, charismatic, and full of life, gives Yulong more than happiness. It affirms his value, elevates his self-image, and empowers him in new roles, as a husband, a partner, and a man building a shared future. Love didn't reverse his biological clock. It did something better. It gave him energy, purpose, vitality, and a reason to greet each morning with youthful wonder. This is the real power of true love, not just to change your life, but to change you.